This was a very, very difficult day for England. It looked like they were crashing out of this World Cup after conceding after just 7 minutes to DR Congo. It took until the 75th minute for them to rescue things with Harry Kane heading in. How often does the captain bail out England? And then, just when we thought we were going to be heading to a very agonising extra time, Kane struck again. Right in the 86th minute to secure a 2-1 win, and for England, they progress out of the knockout phase, round of 32. They're into the round of 16. They'll be playing the co-host Mexico in Mexico City this weekend, but it really took the brilliance of Harry Kane. He's now got 13 goals in his World Cup history, more than Pele, and he's got over 70 goals for England and Bayern Munich this season. To think some called Harry Kane a one-season wonder in 2014-15 for Tottenham Hotspur. Well, he's been so reliant for England so often. Now England are through. Going to speak to some of the fans who thought they might have been going home. You're live on Sky News. Did you think you were going out?
No, never in doubt. I must admit, we tested our patience, but the resilience far outweighed any kind of panic. I think the chances we had, one after the other, we peppered their goal, and like you say, as usual, Harry Kane comes and rescues the day, doesn't he? Absolutely brilliant.
What was that moment like when he headed in the equaliser?
Oh, fantastic. We needed that. The crowd was getting a little bit nervous around the ground. You could sense it. But once the first got it, to be fair, we had enough chances first off, and fair play to their goalkeeper, pulled off 4 or 5 tremendous saves. But I think we deserved the win in the end, really.
There were really incredible saves from the Congo goalkeeper, and Brian Sapenga's opener for DR Congo, absolutely sensational finish. What was going through your head at that moment? Did you start thinking about booing?
Oh, no, not at all. No, I'm always behind the team, 100%. And we've obviously supported the team. We're there at every single game. We'll be there at the final, up the England.
Well, you're really confident in 2 weeks. You've been out here so far throughout?
Yeah.
So many people were thinking back home. This is now the 4th game for England here. It's very, very costly, the tickets as well. Can you put a price on how much all this support in England is?
Priceless. Making memories with my dad. This is what we've had our hearts set on for years now. So, yeah, unbelievable.
And what do you think this England can achieve? What do you want to change in Mexico City? Surely they can't play like this again.
No. Probably the midfield. We need somebody with a bit of dynamism in the centre of midfield. We just seem lacking in there. I don't know. Probably play Eze from the start. I don't know.
And some of those defensive issues as well, the injury list and the shakiness at the start, that allowed Sapenga that space to get through after 7 minutes to be able to beat Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, exactly. I think, to be fair, defensively we are a little bit rickety, but I think our attacking power, I think we need to focus more on the flair we've got, like up the wings, you know. We've got so many opportunities to go and create space, and obviously we've got Harry Kane, and plus other attacking options, you know. It's not a single point of failure. I think we've got so much credit and quality within the team, and I believe in Tuchel.
Do you believe in Tuchel?
Oh, exactly. But next game in Mexico, I really can't wait for that. In the Azteca, famous old stadium, and it's going to be tough to beat the Mexicans in their own backyard, but hopefully we can do it.
And to think Germany are out, the Netherlands are out, but England are still in it.
And Scotland are out.
Their fans maybe were slightly better than some of the England fans at times in terms of
Shirts back now,
the plaudits across the country, but your journey does continue on to Mexico City.
It's a results business. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us live on Sky News. Let's go and try and have a chat to some more fans as they leave the stadium. What you get a sense of is quite a lot of Americans are supporting England as well. The US play later on today in their round of 32 match, but given the popularity of the Premier League here, that's why so many locals here in Georgia are supporting England as well. I've got to say, it is really, really hot out here in Atlanta, but inside the stadium where I've just come from, it's cool and air conditioned. So this was a day England had no excuses, but it was all going against them. We were starting to reflect on potential embarrassments, where this ranked over the years in terms of England humiliations, but ultimately they pulled it off. They came through, and I'm thinking back to being in Switzerland last summer following the Lionesses as well, how often Serena Wiegmann's side looked down and out, but they pulled it back, and ultimately they went on to win the trophy. England trying to reach their first World Cup final since 1966 in the men's game, since that moment of glory. I think it might well be the case, this is a stat, that England actually haven't won a knockout game at a World Cup, having fallen behind first, since 1966 when they beat West Germany in that final until now. So maybe the omens are good. We're going to try and have a chat with some of the fans that leave. We see a lot of American fans here. Let's see, you're live on Sky News.
I cannot see you for the life of me. I have blue eyes.
How was it for you?
It was so fun.
Yeah. You supporting England and the US?
Yes.
Well, enjoy. Let's go and try and have a chat to some fans. You're live on Sky News. Do you want to have a word? Well, you're wearing a Tottenham hat and Harry Kane to the rescue.
Harry Kane.
Yeah, it was a massive result. I mean,
Amazing.
I couldn't believe it. I think, especially the whole match, I thought the keeper Congo was playing really well, making a lot of top saves. So I thought it was.
Thomas Tuchel. I'm telling you, it's coming home. Harry Kane. Thomas Tuchel. I'm telling you, it's coming home. Harry Kane turned it up a notch. The team will follow him. What a leader.
What about him? In his 30s, he's scored over 70 goals now this season for Bayern Munich and for England, and he just keeps on delivering.
He's a machine. There's no end to his talent. He's going to give us more and more goals, and then when we hold that World Cup up, lads, we're going to say England's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home.
Well, enjoy the rest of your journey.
Appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Well, England's journey continues. They're through to the round of 16. They'll play Mexico in Mexico City this weekend. But how close they came to going out before coming from behind to beat DR Congo 2-1, thanks to the double from Harry Kane.
Rob, thanks so much. And actually, the Prime Minister echoing some of those fans that you just spoke to. He's just put out a tweet on X saying it might actually be coming.
Well, let's keep going, talking to some of the fans. We've been live on TV. We're now live with you online. There's so many fans coming out here who we might have expected to probably start reflecting very soon on where things all had gone wrong, but instead, they're staying in this World Cup. We've got Colombia fans here. They were in the same group, if I think rightly, from DR Congo. You're live on Sky News. So, what was going through your head until Harry Kane netted the equaliser?
Oh, the book we flight home. Yeah, absolutely devastated. Harry Kane's done it, 2-1. Come on, England, it's coming home!
And what about Anthony Gordon, the creator? Who's your club side?
Man United.
Oh, right.
But honestly, when Rashford went off for Gordon, he absolutely changed the game. He was moving, creating space, feeding the ball to Harry Kane, and we played a lot better.
What needs to change? Because
I just think we need a little bit more urgency. We play like we've got all day on the ball. We need to start putting balls through. The players need to start moving, and we need to pick it up in the next game against Mexico. It's going to be a lot more difficult.
Because those defensive issues are really problematic. Do we start to... I mean, everyone's here now. We can't change anything, but some of those squad selections from Thomas Tuchel, do you sort of think, were you thinking, where's Trent Alexander-Arnold?
Yeah, well, not Trent, but maybe Cole Palmer. Yeah, definitely have had Cole Palmer in there. The man who we need on is Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah, Kobbie Mainoo, he hasn't had a minute all this World Cup, all this tournament. He needs to get on in the next game, yeah?
It's like history repeat itself, because last season, before Ruben Amorim left Manchester United, his brother was pictured in a free Kobbie t-shirt to get him playing again, and maybe that's needed.
Needs to be on. I don't know why he's not playing him. I really don't know. He definitely needs to be getting minutes. Even if he's coming on 60, 70 minutes, he'll be an impact player.
So have you been to the other games while out here as well?
Yeah, I've been to Boston, I've been to New York, I'm going to go and book my flights now and I'm going to Mexico.
So you're staying on this journey. Everyone will be wondering, it's such commitment sport in England, just how many thousands is it costing?
I wouldn't like to say.
I mean, it's probably painful to think about it now, but...
Yeah, it's going to be a good 10, 20 grand trip.
That is the commitment that the players, perhaps as they sort of are in the stadium, battling through, it's your commitment in the stands that they really need, isn't it, to cheer them on?
England till we die.
Yeah. Are they going to do it?
Yeah, it's coming home.
Are you staying to the end?
We'll see what the missus says.
You won't want to give up, will you, if they can reach the final?
Yeah, we'll see what happens, yeah.
A lot of making up to do back home.
all the way through to the semis. But
well, back here for the semi-final, it would be.
No.
Is it
Dallas.
Oh, is it Dallas?
Dallas, yeah.
You're better informed.
Miami, Dallas, and then New Jersey.
Well, that's the dream journey. We'll see how far it goes.
Right,
Thanks for joining us.
All right, see you later.
Well, the fans are delighted. I mean, to keep track of this World Cup, it's the biggest and longest ever World Cup, because this round of 32 that we've just been playing here is a new round, because they've added the teams from 32 to 48. So rather than going from the group stage into the round of 16, that's why there is this extra round. We've been here since the very start. We saw Mexico in the opening game in Mexico City almost 3 weeks ago when they beat South Africa. That's where England head back to now, the Azteca Stadium that they'll be playing in. It's at altitude, it's going to be quite challenging, it's going to be hot. There's no roof like here in Atlanta, so it's going to be really demanding those conditions. And they'll be playing against the fiercely passionate Mexican fan base. They're dreaming of their deep run in this tournament. And here are some Mexico fans. Let's see. Speak English? You're live on Sky News. So England next. Do you fear England?
Yes. No. I don't know. I think it will. I mean, both teams are very well. I mean, are doing very well. So yeah, we'll see in the next Sunday.
Based on this performance, do you think England can be beaten by Mexico?
We don't know. I mean, the only thing I know is that I was watching the whole England team today, so I have to call to the coach, to Javier Aguirre, tonight and tell him all the feedback in order that Mexico have a chance to win.
Stop Harry Kane.
Yes, stop Harry Kane.
Well,
exactly.
Well, whatever happens, we're going to have fun. That's what it's supposed to be.
This is what it is.
What's that crowd going to be like that England are going to face in Mexico City?
Oh my goodness, they're going to be tasting that. Yeah, here I know the crowd was with England, but I don't know, Estadio Azteca, that is going to be something else. Yes. So I think, they need to get ready to that because Mexicans know to have fun. I mean,
Are you going to get to the game?
Yeah, not Sunday, no. Sadly, we can't. We'll watch it on TV, but yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, England's next opponent's Mexico. They're back with the England fans live on Sky News. So that must have been really agonising watching that.
Yeah, really tense, too tense. I thought, we were too slow to start. Went 1-0 down, and when you're 1-0 down, it's always tough. But we were thinking we're going home. We both thought that we were going home, and then the first goal. Once the first goal went in, it was pretty easy. But we're so excited because we wanted to go. We wanted to go the whole way. So we're really looking forward to going to Mexico next. Hopefully back to Mexico, Miami rather, onto Orlando. So we just want the trip to keep going. We've been here 2 weeks already. So yeah, it's brilliant.
It's really a real big commitment, isn't it, following England?
It's a massive commitment.
Yeah, it's a big commitment, but you've got to go full in and go for the whole experience, I think.
Are you delighted then to be spending more on going to Mexico rather than going home?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. The money doesn't matter. Yeah, Mexico, really looking forward to going to the Azteca, meeting whoever we meet there, yeah.
Take us into the stands amongst all the England fans. What was it like as shot after shot was being saved, all those Jude Bellingham attempts at an equaliser?
I'll tell you what it was like. It was like everybody thought it's one of those days where their goalkeeper is going to save everything. Because you get that in football, don't you? And it was like, this keeper's going to save everything we throw at him until the goal went in. Because I thought he was going to save everything.
And then he was pretty incredible, wasn't he? I mean, Lionel Messi, maybe not as many familiar with him, but his reflexes, incredible. And what about Harry Kane?
I know, Harry Kane, amazing, yeah.
We both said, right, if England didn't have Harry Kane, we'd be home already. I think so. He's just a guy. I'm not a Harry Kane fan, but I'm an England fan. But without Harry Kane, England would be nowhere.
You can rely on him, can't you? You can rely on him to.
And his second goal, wow, incredible.
That's when you need someone like Kane.
Exactly. When he hit it, and I shouted to her, to the goalkeeper, save everything. I went, save that. That's what I said, save that, because it was so good.
And he couldn't. I mean, incredible though from Congo, reaching as far, first ever knockout stage, and what a performance though.
And their fans were really good. There were so few of them in the stadium though. There were only small pockets of them. But when they scored, they went absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
So as you consider this journey, what's your song of this journey, of this World Cup? What's the anthem for you?
I know, but
it's coming home.
Well, it's coming home is boring. We like that, don't we? But we also, we shouldn't say, but we actually like Scotland getting knocked out. So we were quite happy with the Scotland going home song, which is quite bad really. But, we like that as well.
All this friction between the UK nations. The Scotland fans have been great here.
They have been great.
No bagpipes amongst the England fan base, but you're off to Mexico City. Enjoy the trip.
We're going.
Thank you so much. And it's hot, so let you go now. So we're with continuous live coverage here on Sky News after England's 2-1 victory over DR Congo in Atlanta, coming from behind to seal the win, thanks to Harry Kane's late double. Well, we're part of the Sky News team here, joined now by Joe Rawson from the radio team who's been inside. You could stay right to the end of the match. I had to come outside to go live. What was it like at the end?
Relief, ecstasy, joy, happiness, any more adjectives that I can use, because captain fantastic Harry Kane getting England out of a massive hole again. The goalkeeper actually had one of the game of his lives, the DR Congo stopper, but there was no stopping a thunderous strike from Kane, rifled into the back of the net. It was the power that beat him. And England in the end getting out of what would have been, in my book, the biggest World Cup shock ever if they'd have gone out to DR Congo.
And to give something away, we are of course preparing at that point for the shocks. We're analysing, thinking, where will this rank? I was in Nice in 2016 when England were beaten by Iceland in the round of 16. Again, they were a tournament newcomer. This was the first time Congo were in a knockout phase. So we sort of scrap all that and now we move on to, this great comeback. And I suppose there's a bit of revisionism, but there'll be a lot of focus on where it went wrong for the first 75 minutes.
Yeah, and I asked Thomas Tuchel yesterday about the reliance on Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane in this England team, and again it was Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane who were the key players. Bellingham's so close to scoring a couple of times. The goalkeeper made a couple of great saves from a header, particularly the one near the end of the first half, and then Kane with 2 goals just shows the importance of the captain. I mean, you can imagine the headlines tomorrow morning if they had have gone out. They're through though. After tomorrow, this will all get forgotten about, and we'll be looking to what is looking ahead to quite possibly one of the toughest trips in the World Cup. Mexico at the world famous Azteca at altitude.
Come on, England!
Can England, on this sort of performance, expect to go there and win? We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a difficult one though, Rob.
Because we were in Mexico City right at the start of the tournament. We were there for the opener, for Mexico beating South Africa, and there's passionate atmosphere, but also, and it's hard to assess if we don't just been there, how much it impacted us, but the altitude is the highest location of any World Cup city.
Yeah, I mean, I struggled walking upstairs the first couple of days. I'm not a professional athlete, but it will have an effect on these players. I know that they've done preparation in the build-up. In the tents, they were wearing masks, restricting the oxygen to try and replicate altitude. But, of course, these last few fixtures, we've had today indoors, Dallas indoors, New York and Boston were like a typical English day, so it's going to be like something that they haven't experienced before. And Mexico, their home record in World Cups is unbelievable. I don't think they've been beaten since they were last hosts at home, so, it's going to be incredibly difficult, but while England have got Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham, then they have a great chance of progressing. They have star players, and they may rely on both of those 2 players again.
How much time does it take to put a roof on a stadium?
I mean, look, we saw yesterday in the Azteca thunderstorms delayed kickoff by an hour, so England could have that to deal with as well. At least they had a bit of preparation of that with their final friendly before the World Cup being delayed by an hour in Florida. Lots of stuff for us to concentrate on and think about over the next few days as we prepare for Mexico. Right now, though, it's all about analysing this win and seeing where England have gone wrong, where things have gone right. It'll be really interesting to hear from Thomas Tuchel, his thoughts on it, because I'm sure he wasn't happy with that performance.
Pete, you want to join us on Sky News?
Can do, yeah.
How was that for you?
Absolutely amazing. I'm going home tomorrow. Couldn't have been any better.
Will you come back out?
Of course I will. If we make it to the final, I'm out.
Just how many beers you've had today then?
Maybe.
Let's get some of the atmosphere.
1, 2, 3, 4. Football's coming home again with Thomas Tuchel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Football's coming home again with Thomas Tuchel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Football's coming home again with Thomas Tuchel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Football's coming home again with Thomas Tuchel.
Well, this is why all the fans do keep following. All these fans thought they were going home now. One is going home, but how many want to come back out for the final? What an incredible afternoon. I mean, given the time difference, it's only just gone 20 past 2 here. Yeah, they're enjoying it. And we'll get some more fan reaction in here. They're singing It's Coming Home. They're singing it for Thomas Tuchel, but if this result had gone where it was heading for the first 75 minutes, then it might well be in the end for Thomas Tuchel. Instead, he's planning the journey through to Mexico City. So reliant on Harry Kane. He's now got 13 World Cup goals in his career. He's overtaken Gary Lineker at this tournament. He's overtaken Pele for World Cup goals. And it's interesting, we've seen quite a few Mexico fans coming out the stage now. They're all ready to take on England next. We'll get some fans with us live on Sky News if you want to talk to us. So, what was it like the moment Harry Kane was
Listen, the first half wasn't too good, but I think they stepped it up the second half, and fantastic performance from Harry Kane to get us the 2 goals and get the win. It was amazing.
How anxious though was it?
You know, I was nervous, but once Saka came in, I knew we were going to win, and Kane put it away.
That is the confidence. Thank you so much for joining us live on Sky News.
Sure, why not?
What was it like watching that?
Brilliant. Football's coming home. It's coming home. England's taking it all the way.
Yeah. The confidence that might not have seemed maybe right in the right place after 7 minutes.
No, I agree, but you know, sometimes things start shaky, but they end up going up the right way. Football's coming home.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, well, we see so many of these fans come out here. This is the really impressive home of Atlanta United. The arena, well, what, 70,000, dominated by England fans in there today. Not many Congo fans could come because of travel restrictions entering the country. And while we're focusing on this England comeback, a moment on DR Congo. Their first World Cup in 52 years, their first ever win in the knockout phase, in the group stage. They also drew with Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo opening game, and they did make it out of their group for the first ever time. They were leading England from the 7th minute to the 75th. It was such an impressive display in goal from Lionel Messi and Brian Sapenga with that opener. It was brilliant, and England were really made to fight for this win. They did not make it easy for them at all, the Congolese, and it took Harry Kane and his brilliance bailing out England as often, and Anthony Gordon as well creating both goals. Just the other day, former Scotland international Graham Souness actually said that Barcelona might be wondering if it was right to sign Anthony Gordon, as they have done from Newcastle in the summer. Well, they saved him when was needed. We'll try and get some more fan reaction on here. It's the voices of the fans we're bringing you here on Sky News, the fans who've been put through so much following this England side, who are committing so much to being out here at this tournament, this dedication to follow them, and the reason why they do is to see moments like this. I mean, they'd want to make it easy for themselves, but it hasn't been the case. You're live on Sky News.
How you doing?
So, Harry Kane.
Oh, unbelievable. I'm an expat. I grew up in Atlanta, moved here when I was young. Unbelievable to see him in my backyard. And what a finish. I mean, on pins and needles the entire match. What a way to finish the game and keep moving. Let's go to Mexico City.
You going?
Oh, I wish. Maybe back here in the semifinals.
Enjoy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, so many, sense of so many people out here just enjoying following England. We've got the US playing later on today. We'll be hearing some of the reaction from Thomas Tuchel very shortly. How will he be explaining how this match went? We've got some more fans. You're live on Sky.
Come on! We're going to do Mexico in Mexico City. Not a problem. I'm sure we'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what? There are no hard teams to play. We've got.
After Mexico, who will it be? Spain?
Yes, but Brazil after that.
No,
and we're going to do it. I think we're going to, you know what?
Brazil play Norway next.
Yes,
then,
and then we're hopefully.
Argentina, France on one side of the bracket. Versus...
You know what? We showed heart today. A little bit of heart. There was a lot of.
Substitutions were good. Kane showed why he's the best striker in the world, let's be real.
Yeah, goalkeeper had some fantastic saves.
Oh my God.
Really, really good. But
he must have had a compound vision or something. That was crazy.
It's amazing.
You know, there's some moments we saw quite a bit of frustration from Jude Bellingham, but that was the passion that perhaps England really do need in these moments.
He's our best player, let's be honest, he's our best player. In all the big moments, he steps up. It's him or Kane really, isn't it? So, yeah.
Without those two players, we haven't got the same team. Honestly, they work the socks off. Kane pulled it out today again, and two fantastic goals. That second goal was out of this world.
Yeah.
They only had like 2 chances.
We need to go. Bring on Mexico next. Too short, too cool. Bring on Rodgers next game, please. I love him too much.
That's your message to him.
Come on, England!
So many of these fans with their views of what Tuchel should do, but they are just delighted to still be in this World Cup. Let's take a look around here at the venue where it nearly went all so wrong for England. They were losing after 7 minutes.
It went right in the end.
And England are going through to the round of 16. It's off to Mexico City to play the co-host Mexico. It's going to be tough. And that's all from here, live on Sky News from Atlanta. And there you want to take your flag back, take
Come on!
England 2-1 winners up. They're coming from behind to beat DR Congo. Harry Kane striking the winner in the 86th minute after heading in the equaliser in the 75th minute. So England's journey continues with this World Cup, a World Cup journey that looked like it was heading to be over.
Marvellous.
They're just delighted. That's what relief does when you think it's all going to end. But it's gone right in the end. England are through to the round of 16. It's off to Mexico City for Thomas Tuchel's side to play Mexico. And that's all from us live here with Sky News in Atlanta.